Damn sure ain't mine. Damn sure ain't mine.
It sure don't like. I don't see it on my page. It's not on yours, but you did try to do it through mine.
I hope it ain't on mine. Oh yeah, this is Jesse Darby Tillis is live now on my shit.
On Facebook?
Yeah. I just got a Facebook notification saying you live.
That ain't Facebook. Just don't tell me.
Facebook.
Hey, it's my page. Baby. It's my page. I think I feel like I deserve to know first.
Right, you know what I'm saying? But I know first.
Stimmy, Stim, Black History, Gender Fluid Potatoes. Oh, geez. This is how I get banned on live again, Joe.
Oh, let's talk about it, man. So first things first, it is I, Swerve Lightyear, reporting you niggas from the space station, which is a total fucking lie. Followed by my boy, Moody Komodo Booty. No, my boy,
you got a friend in him.
Mr. Darby Head, you know what I'm saying? And we here back again, man, reporting to you.
Mr. Angry Eyes on.
You know what I'm saying? And today we finna talk to y'all about some real nigga shit, about why you should stop being a bitch. 2, how to love yourself. And 3, how to stop being a bitch. Cause that's what it is today. So we're gonna kick this off. So how to stop being a bitch. Rule number 1, turn off the goddamn news. Just turn it the fuck off, man. You watching the news. If you watch more than an hour of news a week, you a bitch.
I don't think that's. I mean, that's a good point, but I think you need to calm down how much you're on social media.
What you talking about?
Because social media will make you into a bitch.
Oh, God, I thought you were telling me.
No. I'm talking about in general, like the add-on. It's not just news. Like social media will literally turn you into one.
Literally, yeah. Too much of the Twitter timeline, too much of the. Actually, I think you can be on Facebook a lot and not turn into a bitch because Facebook is just full of dumb shit and it's just.
Depends on what you follow. Like if you follow stuff that won't turn you into one, you probably be fine.
See, you saying that because you ain't spent enough time in Cheers and Cheers. Like, no, Facebook will turn you into a bitch. it'll turn you into a bitch.
Now Twitter will turn you into a bitch real quick though. Now that shit how you
real quick. And if not, they will ridicule you into one. And it's
real talk.
They will bully you into one.
Twitter will have you giving a fuck about shit you never knew you could give a fuck about. You be arguing about shit that you never knew you would even care about here. You fuck around, be arguing about stupid shit like Mr. Potato Head, for example. Rolling right into it.
Mm-hmm.
So have you heard about Mr. Potato Head?
Yeah, I did. Yeah. They gonna like what I don't know the details, but I know they're gonna basically like gender neutralize him. And so now
Mr. Potato Head is gender neutral now.
Mm-hmm. He was married.
She's gender neutral now too, though. They're all gender neutral. They don't want men and women, you know what I'm saying, family units no more.
I don't want to be that person. They could have just created a whole new character.
You ain't lying, right? They could just
if they wanted to like include the gender fluidity, the gender neutral, they could have just made like, oh, Mr. Potato Head has a gender fluid child or cousin.
And they could name them like Potato Them They or some shit like that.
Potato, some crazy. They could have fun.
Here's the thing, though. At the end of the day, it's a fucking potato.
You don't have.
It's a potato.
This is the argument. This is the argument, though, right?
Just the potato, nigga. It's a goddamn tool that you are giving to a child that he is shaping his reality with. Kids play with toys. Listen, figure out the world. They figure out what they like, the roles they like, the all of that shit. And you taking not to go on a tangent. I'm making it real quick. But you know what I'm saying? You take back before all this shit happened when kids used to play with arrows and they used to go play hunting and play sneaking. Because play is how children learn their role in life. That's why. I mean, I know it sounds fucked up, but fuck it. That's why you used to give girls baby dolls and they would play with the baby dolls so they can learn their shit. You give boys top cars and fire trucks so they can learn men shit. And now you're giving these kids all these gender neutral toys so they can learn gender neutral shit.
Okay.
I get that, but listen, if your kid is aspiring to be Mr. Potato, nigga, you have more serious issues, nigga.
I think y'all are like taking the point and missing the point of it, right? And I feel like that's what they also did with the whole gender neutralizing Mr. Potato Head, right? It should have been the fact of here is the potato family, the Mr. Potato Head family, and they have all different characters out here that coexist. There's a gender neutral one, there's a gay couple, there's a heterosexual couple, there's a poly couple, or there's a person that's trans, and then they just make it of this family to symbolize Americans can coexist being different.
But they ain't doing that.
But that's what I say. They missed the point by just saying, oh, well, Mr. Potato is gender neutral. It's like, no, you should have just created a new character.
Yeah.
That added on, Mr. Potato Head has a family member that is gender fluid, and he doesn't judge them.
You just gave him a gay son.
Yeah, and he doesn't judge them. He loves them all the same. But Mr. Potato Head supports his son, but he's still Mr. Potato Head. And right. But I'm like, nah, he changed, and that's where it's like really weird.
I can agree with that, because that's more realistic. But they're trying to make it seem like we all just on some Fairly Odd Parents, Gray Blob shit. You know what I'm saying?
It's weird that they identified a goddamn potato out of all the goddamn toys, even in Toy Story. Why a goddamn potato?
There's so many ways in society it manipulates us on being a certain way, right?
Right.
And we ignore it because like Mr. Potato Head is just one way of them trying to like change that. But it's more than that, and everybody has to do their part.
Thank you. Mr. Potato Head is one small thing in the long list of shit they trying to just get us used to, you feel me? And they trying to start at an early age.
But they're doing that thing where it's just surface stuff. Like them changing Mr. Potato Head. The company that's behind him is probably still very sexist, racist, and homophobic because they're just changing surface stuff. There's more internally that needs to be changed.
Is he even a potato? Like, while we're on it, does he identify as a potato? I mean, what is a sweet potato? Are we misidentifying that as well? Is he a sweet potato?
He identifies as a yam, actually.
Is he a yam? I don't know.
He's a russet potato, actually.
Is he? Or is he a golden? I don't know. Like, since we're on...
Yeah, lie, bro. He could be a sweet potato. He could be gay already.
That's funny. Oh my God, he has a child that's a sweet potato. That's funny. That is funny. Yo, that's funny. But like, the thing is like, it's kind of like the way I look at the Mr. Potato Head thing is what I look at the Auntie Mama thing. The company, this surface stuff, didn't internally change anything.
That shit was stupid too.
Not only it was stupid, but like the fact that people debated over that just showed how much ignorance overall everybody. People for and against debating it was ignorant. Obviously, the Auntie Mama thing should have never been a thing, but so many other racist stuff shouldn't have been a thing. But the fact that people are like, well, you're taking away from black families that support, like, no, it's a racist caricature, obviously.
But I mean,
but the company is still trash.
I don't know about the Auntie Mama being racist. I think that was actually a real human being. Like I remember, like her family.
It was a slave. It was a slave.
But her actual family was like, nah, keep her on there. That's like legacy type shit.
I don't care what those coons have to say.
It's they people, bro.
Yeah, you're right. And and guess what? They can still get checked, but not perpetuate racist stereotypes of slavery. Just like people that keep making slave movies.
I don't think Auntie Mama was perpetuating a stereotype. I mean,
I was gonna say, what was racist about it?
Right. You really can't name one. It was just a black woman as the face of pancakes, but she wasn't in no commercials on some. Oh, get your pancakes, master. Oh. You know what I'm saying? She didn't have a commercial. It was just literally just her face. I can see she had like.
No.
Could you imagine seeing them commercials?
Oh, master, don't beat me here.
Where goes your pancakes, master? Where's my milk?
You know, want your mama only do pancakes, the best pancakes.
Give me that nigger milk. Okay, no, I'm done.
Don't get me banned from Facebook again.
I think niggas just got too fucking sensitive.
No, you're ignoring the fact that it's just as bad as constant slave movies. This is the same perpetuating. We are perpetuating this concept of a black slave woman. Don't even try and fool anybody. We all know that was a black Auntie Mama. White people love saying, oh, guess what? I ain't your mama. Like, white people love black people. It's racist. All right. And we need to stop ignoring the fact. Now, I'm not going to argue over no damn syrup because I'm a grown ass man.
Right.
But it's still perpetuating racist stereotypes. Let's get some Peckerwood cereal. Huh? Why don't we got the Peckerwoods? Why don't we have that? I don't see no Peckerwood stereotype and nothing. But you know who I do see? But you know who I do see? I see the Colonel. I see a strong, powerful white man that made fried chicken. Not I see that very well.
Look, is Uncle Ben's racist?
Yes.
Look, I'm about to go there. But look, you can't say when you see the Colonel, you see a strong white man, and when you see Aunt Jemima, you see a slave. It could be her house. You know what I'm saying? The inferiority and the thought that this is a stereotype is internal. Like, you know what I'm saying? Aunt Jemima too.
I didn't know Aunt Jemima was a slave until like Family Guy.
So here's the thing with it, right? This is the whole N-word conversation. We could forget what Aunt Jemima originally came from and turn it into a positive movement.
Yeah.
I mean, she's gone now, so fuck
or we can move past it and like have strong promoted roles for Black women. That's not Aunt Jemima.
I don't eat pancakes anyway, so I don't care.
We got that. We got the lady from How to Get Away with Murder. You got that motherfucker. Oprah. Goddamn. Who else?
We got Oprah.
Okay, I don't know if y'all watch American Gods, but they got black guys all up in that bitch.
And they fired him.
No. Now look, I'm mad about that, but they fired Anansi. I'm talking about Black women. The Queen of Sheba, the god of sex, is a Black woman, and they gave her a good role. She's not nobody's bitch. She's her own woman. That actually made the guy named Mr. World, who was like the nigga who runs the man. Mm-hmm. They made that into a Black woman. I mean, I feel like Black women get good representation. It's not all good. You feel me? But I feel like Aunt Jemima, I just don't think was that big a deal.
But that's the thing. It's little stuff that changes over time.
Do you know how we kill the slave movie trend?
Stop buying the ticket.
Nah, bro. You just got to make one more movie, bro. And I promise after this, the momentum will be fucked up. Nobody want to do it no more.
Or the slave revolt movie?
Nope. You got to make a slave parody movie. Not another slave movie, nigga.
Yo.
You make not another slave movie.
Yo.
And you out
not another slave movie?
Not another slave movie.
Hey,
and you out of there.
Why has nobody thought about that? Why has nobody thought about not another slave movie?
Not another slave movie.
We can make fun of the white savior concept. Bro, don't say that on camera. Bleep yourself out, bro. That's a good idea. No, we need to get on filming this.
That's $1 million idea, though.
No, this billions, bro. We can be
we can make a low budget slave movie, bro.
Bro, we could get Kanye West on this, bro. I think if we drive up to Wyoming, Kanye sees the project, I think we can get him as a lead.
Well, we need the Wayans brothers in this movie. That's some bullshit.
We can get the Wayans. We can get every famous person except for Tyler Perry on this.
Man, we can just get niggas that we know, man. We can do this shit our goddamn self.
I think this is a great idea. Not another slave movie.
That's a really good. What would the plot be though? It would have to be like very
the plot starts off like Django with them moving like that, and then you got the white savior come in. That's how it starts.
You gotta have a white savior. Hell yeah.
Then we're gonna have the 12-year slave part, but then the actor is gonna break character, and it's just gonna be a British Black dude. It's like, wait, how are you playing an African American role if you're a British Black man? You know nothing about this.
The movies always are just other scenes chopped up other movies that they just be spoofing and shit. So yeah, you just take a whole bunch of slave movie scenes to put them together. Niggas ain't gonna want to touch it. Nobody's gonna want to touch it after that. They're like, you know what? I think we get the point. I think that this movie is stupid, and now we see that we're stupid. So let's do something else. Let's go somewhere.
That's real. That's hell.
This is a great idea. I don't know. This is probably the best idea I've heard. This is money.
Break your ass with the genre, bro, and they'll be done with it. Just
especially right now with this, how sensitive people are. This movie. You can have the BLM, and then it's just you can have Colin Kaepernick show up and just take a knee in front of the slaves and say what the hell are you doing, boy? and he just take a knee. He's like, I'm standing up for y'all. He's just like, boy, if you don't get your ass up.
If you put Kaepernick in a slave movie.
Say what?
What were you about to say?
No. Go ahead.
I was gonna laugh putting Kaepernick in a fucking slave movie. That just the thought of that alone.
No, we just get a football person with an afro, just a light skinned dude with an afro taking a kneel. Then you get another person to be like, slavery didn't start till Donald J. Trump, and everybody looks at him. Because
then you gotta have like the completely fictitious black villain coon nigga, like who never existed. The nigga who sells everybody out and just makes the focus of villainy black men again. You know what I'm saying? Because the villain gotta be a black man.
No, it's gotta be a parody of Samuel L. Jackson from Django.
I was just about to say, I was trying to tell nigga, I was telling somebody that the Django was fucked up because they made Samuel L. Jackson like the main villain. And niggas act like I was tripping, but I'm like, nigga, like if you watch the movie.
He did, because they would have got away with it if it wasn't for him.
Type shit. Well, you're right.
The white person, they fooled the white man. Samuel L. Jackson told him like, he's trying to get over on you.
He was the biggest hoe, and I ain't like that. Because it's like, how you take the slave master who sick dogs on niggas, but he's not the main villain. The main villain is another nigga. They always do that. They always do that shit. And niggas act like I'm tripping. It's like, you know he's the main villain because they saved him for last. You don't.
Samuel L. was pulling strings behind. He literally was pulling the strings behind the scenes with the slave master to make sure. But the thing is, he didn't manipulate to get his own way. He manipulated in favor of him. He was so loyal because he could have just let it slide and let Django and them get away with it.
Right, but he was like, nah, I'm gonna protect my white man interest type shit. Exactly. Same with the Harriet Tubman movie. They made some nigga up named Bigger Long, which is like
Bigger Long?
Yes, they named him Bigger Long with this. And you know how they gotta associate black men with just sexual deviancy. So of course they give him a name that sounds like they describe it a dick. So they really named this man Bigger Long and made him the villain of the Harriet Tubman movie.
Wait, white people wasn't a villain?
This nigga, how you take a Harriet Tubman movie and make a nigga the villain, bro? Come on, man. Come on, bro. Come on. And then Queen and Slim. They killed some cops, but the main villain was like a black bounty hunter, like whoever that nigga was. They always gotta bring it back to make the nigga the bad guy. That's why I don't fuck with none of them movies, man. Fuck all of them movies.
That's an interesting thought.
But you see, that's one of the things where it's surface stuff, right? Oh, look, we made a Harriet Tubman movie. We're gonna put her on a $20 bill, but then you see there's other things they're actually doing and they're manipulating.
I still have not seen one $20 bill with Harriet Tubman on it.
It's not official yet. Joe Biden started to talk again.
Speaking of Joe Biden, have y'all heard that he reversed Trump's Talent Act, which cracked down on all illegal aliens?
No, it didn't.
Okay, let me tell you.
I know what you're going to say because I read it. I saw you liked it on Twitter, and I counted you. I already got it. He didn't do that.
He didn't do that.
Because the judge already blocked him, but his point was 100-day freeze to reinvestigate the whole thing and make sure they kick out all illegal aliens that are rapists and doing things or doing breaking laws. He wanted to reevaluate to make sure we don't just kick out kids and put them in cages. And the judge of Texas, you can look him up, blocked it.
I blocked that shit too. What the fuck?
He blocked it, but his whole point and why people wanted to vote for him, and that was his counter of like ICE and the cages, was for him to have 100-day and they fully reevaluate and make sure we're getting rid of people that we're getting rid of criminals and not the people that like, no, I'm here trying to get my citizenship. It was to reinforce and make sure. But then that got spent and people saying, oh, he's trying to do that. He hasn't did it. He didn't want to do that yet. He wanted to freeze and evaluate. Mm-hmm. I knew you were going to say that. I knew you were going to say that. Oh, yeah. I looked on Twitter. I saw you like that. And I was like, yeah. I'm not defending Biden. Stop making me defend Biden. All right? Stop making me
defend the shit out of this man.
Bro, stop making me defend Biden. Bro, I be like, y'all, I feel like, and now it's more black people than white people. I'm defending Biden, bro. But
why you want to defend that nigga, man? Fuck that nigga, bro.
Because when he does bad, I'd be like, he did bad. But that wasn't his point.
All right. I get that.
That's why, like, Biden hasn't did anything wrong, and he hasn't even been in office for 100 days.
He ain't paid him out 2 racks. I'm still waiting on that shit.
I was gonna say I ain't keeping up with none of this shit. I'm just waiting on my money.
I'm waiting on my
put his plan already together for the money, and now it is up for Congress, which should happen this week
tomorrow.
Or next.
Tomorrow.
Is it tomorrow?
I believe it's tomorrow.
So it's this week then. This week, you'll see the plan that they vote on. Then the second group votes on it. Congress and Senate votes on it. He already put his plan. His plan was put in the first week for everybody to get their money. And he didn't say anything about the whole. He haven't said a statement about Trump getting impeached. That was Congress because he was doing other things. And they put impeaching Trump before the whole stimulus thing. That has nothing to do with Biden.
Yeah.
Stop making me defend him, bro. Please.
I've gotten annoyed with that because I've been keeping up with that impeachment shit. And I'm like, bro, let's be real.
Bro, this is gonna be a hard 4 years for me.
Chance to win one more time and become president again, but that nigga probably gonna be dead by then, bro.
Biden,
he's probably gonna be dead.
As of right now,
Trump is not gonna be dead in 2 years.
If he ain't gonna be dead, he's gonna be highly fucking
inactive.
I don't think so. I think he has enough vitality in him and enough life energy in him. Biden might be dead in 4 years. Trump's not gonna be dead in 4 years. Trump is very much alive.
Trump is 4 years younger than Biden. As in, if Trump ran again, he'd be Biden's age now.
I ain't gonna lie. Trump run again, I'm gonna vote for that nigga, bro. I ain't
please stop. Swerve. Will you please? Swerve. Will you please? Trump, I don't have the energy to keep doing this with you. Will you please stop?
I'm going to vote for Donald.
How about this? How about we champion a better person than Trump?
Trump was good. That nigga was cool.
I said, can we champion a better person than Trump?
Like who?
We can.
I don't know.
We can. No, here's the thing. Everybody say this bullshit every election. Every election, don't nobody want to look at third party because they say, we don't got time for that next time. When are you going to stop saying that and actually dig into politics instead of just choosing red or blue like a goddamn kid doing the Pepsi challenge?
Yeah, bro. Let's not.
We got time to look at options.
There is more than enough to have a better option, right? And here's the thing: like we can go back and forth, Trump being good, back and forth, Biden being good. Let's find a person that's for us. Let's champion a real champion. Let's stop settling for less. And I hate that we get with that mentality.
Here's the thing: now's the perfect time if you were ever going to do that because you got years to build up.
Statistically speaking.
Oh, it's too late, man. They ain't got enough time to get on the ballot. No, and they got time.
So right now, the way things are going, unless something dramatically changes, right now, like Keontae Boyd says, third party has to win local, then national. You're right. So statistically speaking, and you can look this up, right now, the way things are going, unless something drastically happens, which can happen, if Trump starts a new party, that will almost secure that Democrats will win another 4 to 8 years if Trump starts a new party, because he will statistically take a lot of votes from Republicans. This is the best time for us to champion a third party and get involved.
And that's the thing too.
Let's vote. Let's vote for people. This is our time. Let's champion people and put people that matter in place. Right? Let's focus on the Texas governor. Let's focus on the Senate. Let's focus on the Congress. Let's focus on the people in our area and change things for the better. Because the way things are going, Texas, statistically speaking, is probably going to be blue next election.
I swear to God, I hope that shit don't.
But it's happening. And the way that's going,
yeah.
If Trump starts a new party and runs again, Republicans can't win because that takes so many votes away and Democrats are going to win.
Yep. Trump's not going to start a new party, though.
He could. He's not going to run Republican.
Why you say that?
They hate him.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do. Okay. Matter of fact, bro, you want
Keontae Boyd. Let's split the country into 4 instead of 2. Let's have more people competing on an even basis.
The people in power hate Trump. The average white man don't hate Trump. That's why he got in office. Because
actually, statistically speaking,
whoa, buddy.
Trump did better in every demographic except for white men. He actually had lower votes, statistically speaking, in white men this election.
When you go vote, they ask you your demographics. I don't remember all that.
It was based off of. It's not. It's based off of. I forget what exact thing it was, but he did like a little thing based on demographics.
I'm gonna tell you, Republicans.
He got higher in black women, black men, Hispanic men and women, but he got lower in white men.
My Republican homies in the tech world have told me that real Republicans don't vote Trump.
That's not true. Hell no.
No, that's not. No, that's no. A lot of Republicans still very vote Trump, and a lot of them have stepped away since the whole.
I said real Republicans.
I don't.
Republicans. Because guess what? You can be Democratic and love Biden and Kamala.
Yes.
I just think Trump got enough juice to run again and win. Even
but see, that's the thing though. Trump's best chance of winning was probably this election.
Nah, I don't think so. I think
Biden would have to mess up a lot, and that's the thing.
He will.
Biden only needs to do one term, and Kamala, Tulsi, and there's somebody else can run, and he's gonna lose.
That's true. Yeah, Kamala probably could backdoor Biden.
I think
not just Kamala, because there's other ones that are rising up. Tulsi
has a better chance.
Has a great chance of coming up because what she's doing right now is big. Because right now a lot of Republicans are turning to her, especially on a lot of stuff that she's doing, putting forth against like for regulations for trans and the LGBT community. Deontay Boyd says real Republicans have real cash and only vote right to secure the bag. Facts.
Yes.
Yeah, that's true. And Trump had the bag and he was about that money, bro. That's what I'm saying. Republicans fuck with Trump. I think a lot of them get Republicans say otherwise, but
now they're getting Republicans say otherwise because of it's not good to do that ever since the Capitol.
But people gonna say whatever they gotta say publicly and still get
fuck that, bro. Fuck that. Your boy's still on board.
Who, Cruz?
Yeah.
Oh, did you see that billboard in San Antonio about voting Cruz out?
Oh, nah.
Somebody paid for a billboard to get Cruz out.
Bro, listen. I've been hating Cruz before it was cool.
I've never been a fan of Cruz since he did that long speech to oppose Obamacare and Obama in, was it 2010?
Fuck that. Fuck that. Well, I started hating Ted Cruz not even on a political tip, on a personal tip. And I was like, because I hate you personally because of what you did, fuck whatever you gotta say.
Hey, if you insult him too much, he'll be your best friend.
Exactly. Yeah. Fuck that. That's why I don't like that nigga. That right there alone is because he's a spineless piece of shit. Whenever Trump,
Ted Cruz is a bitch.
He's a bitch. Thank you. He is one of the few politicians I think I would literally say that to his face. And not like hatred. Hey, did you know you were a bitch? Did you know that? Did you? I just want you to know you're a bitch.
This nigga, Donald Trump disrespect him and his wife.
That's the personal thing I was talking about. That is why I started hating him. Whenever he let Trump do all that shit and roast his wife on Twitter and all this other shit, and he didn't do shit about it and stayed right by his side like fucking Starscream. When he did that, I was like, you a bitch.
But you know what that reminded me of? That reminded me when Dick Cheney shot his friend in the face and the friend apologized.
Yeah, the friend was like, man, my bad. Bitch.
The thing about Ted Cruz is I really don't think he loves his family. I'm not trying to reach, but it's like he probably didn't give a fuck about Donald Trump roasting his wife. Because if you ever see him with his family don't fuck with him at all. Like his daughter,
they don't fuck with him because he's a bitch.
Like they don't.
Bro, he a bitch. I'm telling you, I know bitch. This nigga spineless. He will do whatever he can.
I'll slap the shit out of Ted.
Higher up in the ladder. Even past with the chaotic situation that happened in Texas. This nigga threw his daughters under the bus. That's why they don't fuck with him, because they like
that wasn't cool that he threw his own daughter on the bus. Bro, just say you wanted to go to Cancun and not be in the cold.
That nigga was like, I had some daughters. They were like, I was like, bro, first of all, I don't know how old his kids are, but when the last time was you like, I don't know, under teens, and was like, well, the lights went off. Let's go to Cancun.
Right.
Cancun. I was like, Nick, they don't even know where the fuck Cancun is, probably.
Those kids don't even like you, nigga. Talking about they wanted to go on vacation with me. Nigga, they don't even fuck with you.
No, they didn't. He was just like, you're not gonna leave me in this cold house.
They left the dog. they left the dog, nigga. Oh my god.
Bro, they got out so fast. You don't realize how quick they did. They just left the dog. Like they didn't make sure anything was taken care of.
But they can't. But the thing is, they got home like so fast too. Like as soon as that picture showed up, he was getting off the plane. The nigga was home. And the next day,
bro, that nigga teleported.
Deontay Boyd said, "Call him by his real name, Raphael."
Raphael, yeah. bitch, hey, fucking bitch.
The way when I see that about Ted Cruz's real name is Raphael is how I feel about Beto. They both changed the names to get more votes.
That nigga name is Raphael.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like how Ted people like Beto's name not even it wasn't Beto, it was like Robert or something.
Wow.
And he changed it to get more votes.
I can't remember what it was. I remember the Raphael because that shit blew my lid one day when I was. Yeah, he named himself Ted so he could be more appealing.
More appealing to white people.
Is Ted not his middle name?
I want to say, I actually can't remember. I cannot remember. Where the fuck is my phone at?
Let's see. Ted Cruz's name.
That man is a bitch. I want to whoop Ted Cruz. I want to slap Obama as well. Oh, that'd be so satisfying.
I really hate
Raphael Edward Cruz. Edward.
Wow. So no, Ted is nowhere technically.
Also, Jeb Bush's name isn't Jeb.
What is it?
It's like John Edward Bush or some crap.
John Edward Bush.
Let me see.
I'm about to say, Jeb's an acronym.
No, it's John Ellis Bush. Jeb
Bush.
John Ellis Bush.
John Jacob Ellis Bush. His name is my name too.
You funny.
That's
Beto O'Rourke's name is Robert Francis O'Rourke.
Yeah, I'll probably go out Beto too.
Bro, politicians got weird names just like rappers got weird real names, bro.
I was like, but you think I'm gonna give up Raphael for fucking Ted?
Bro, nobody was gonna vote for no Raphael.
Listen, I don't give a fuck, bro. Listen, Raphael, you think I'm gonna put the drip in the trash can for Ted? Ted, nigga?
Real talk. Nigga.
Also, he was born in Canada.
Who?
Ted Cruz.
Actually, I knew that.
He was born in the Foothills Medical Center in Calgary, Canada.
This nigga ain't even no real Texan, bro. Man,
did you not know that?
No. But neither is Cornyn or whatever his name is.
Oh, wait.
I think it's Cornyn. It may not
be.
No,
who's the other one?
Yankee. This nigga is worse than a Yankee. This nigga is a Canadian, bro.
Isn't Mitt Romney also from Mexico?
I think Mitt Romney, I think Mitt Romney is.
Mitt Romney's also, I think Mitt Romney is from Mexico.
Ain't that a bitch? Mitt Romney was born in Mexico and Ted Cruz was born in Canada. Wild times. Also, I think Ted Cruz is Puerto Rican.
No, Mitt Romney was born in Detroit, apparently. I swore he was born in Mexico.
I know what you're talking about. I remember hearing some weird shit like that recently, but I just glanced through it and I didn't really get a chance to research it. I know what you're talking about though. I don't remember what the fuck it was.
But yeah, Ted Cruz is born in Canada.
Yeah, I know
Raphael.
I hope I never see that nigga. I will call him Raphael.
Oh, Ted Cruz. Wait. Are you saying Keontae Boyd said his daddy a Cuban immigrant? Is that Ted Cruz's daddy is a Cuban immigrant? Hold up, that's wild. I was like, Dan Cruz, you?
Yes. So I said Puerto Rican, my bad. Cuban. I was like, I know he was something.
Wait,
he's
Cruz?
not Mexican. Yeah, he's not Mexican.
Well, this man has a life. This man
he's desperately trying to shovel and put in the dirt. He's like, I am white, okay? Cruz isn't even spelled C-R-U-Z. They got it wrong. It's C-R-U-I-S-E. Cruz. I am Ted Theodore Cruz, damn it. Stop giving me this Mexican shit.
Raphael.
I don't like on the border.
Born in Canada, bro. But there was a big thing that he talked about. Apparently, Cruz is voted against women having multiple sex toys. But he said he didn't do that.
What do you mean he said he didn't do that? You know you can look this up, right?
No. So it's one of them weird things where he said
did he do it or not?
He claims to be the most libertarian of the Republicans, and he was like a woman has her thing for it, but he had to do something else. It was before he was the senator or whatever else.
You know how hard it is to claim to be libertarian, but then you limit dildo usage. That's hard to swing,
bro. He got a Cuban dad, an immigrant Cuban dad born in Canada. Boy, this boy Raphael has lived a life, bro. Honestly, the life Raphael has lived, I wouldn't let Trump say nothing to me. I'd have called him out like, listen here, you ain't about to talk to me. You ain't about to talk to me like that. Also, don't forget, he's also the Zodiac Killer.
Nah, I'm gonna stop perpetuating that joke because the Zodiac Killer has backbone.
No, that's how he gets you, bro. You talk trash about him, then he puts on his supervillain mask and gets you.
As the trick, he's like, okay, gosh, you got me there, and he just starts.
That's what you're gonna see. You're gonna find Trump just, and then it's gonna be a zodiac sign. It's like whose wife's ugly now, and you're gonna be like, oh, that's obviously Raphael, bro.
If Trump gets murdered, then yeah, it's definitely him.
Yeah, it's definitely Raphael. Now I gotta call him though. You talking about Raph?
See, I would have rather been called Raph than fucking Ted.
But we need to make sure. Somebody made a good argument. We need to make sure on these Ted Cruz jokes because we don't want to meme him into a bigger office position.
Oh, just
like we joking about it. This is the same thing. And you know what's funny? I showed somebody some funny stuff. I was like, bro, we literally boosted up Trump into office because a lot of people don't remember. You remember when Drake was at his, like Drake's probably peak was like Hotline Bling?
Yes.
Donald Trump did a parody of it, was part of a parody and danced in the Hotline Bling and then won the presidency a year later. Don't meme this man into office.
That's crazy because that really was Drake's peak, and I never thought about that. That really was like
that was
power.
Because we thought his peak was right before that, but he literally got bigger. Right, he literally got bigger. Yeah, but Trump rode that wave a little bit, but he did. Trump was doing little things, and then we just memed him into office.
On the bright side, Ted Cruz can never become president.
Yeah, he's a Canadian. Fuck,
because he's born in Canada.
Yeah.
Fuck you, purple sipping ass, bitch ass niggas.
Oh, there's limits to his foreign.
Bitch ass niggas.
Also, we can't forget that we also memed Biden into office because once Obama left office, people made all those Biden memes.
Fuck Biden.
It was crazy. The opposite of that shit worked for Hillary. The emails came out, they was like, this bitch gotta go.
No, because the Electoral College was just like, we don't care how many people you vote for. We don't care how many votes she wins. We're not voting for her. Electoral College, they put down. It was like, no, I disagree with you. Hey, yeah, everybody in your area said they want Hillary. Yeah, I'm not voting for her. That's how Electoral College was.
Well, it's because Trump had money and Hillary had more Epstein parties.
Oh, yeah.
You know what? I didn't say that. I'm not trying to die tonight. I didn't say that. I did not say that.
Don't worry. Real, Raphael will get you before anybody else. Yeah. Don't worry. Raphael will get you before anybody else.
Leave it to me, bro. I'm going to take your money and flip it, bro. Your money won't go to Scarface.
Oh, God, bro. Hey, we're going to have a big Scarface picture in the background with your face on it. Scarface, bro. All because of you.
Man, I hope I die to somebody better than fucking Raphael. Jesus Christ. I'd ask you that coordinator. Well, I can't go out like this.
Keontae Boyd said, I wanted Gay Pete. Now I got to look up, who does he mean Gay Pete? What?
Buttigieg?
I always fuck his name up. Buttigieg.
Oh, Buttigieg.
Blitzkrieg.
I wonder will that pop up if I say Gay Pete? I hate that popped up.
Of course it's gonna pop up. What other
Pete Buttigieg popped up when I said Gay Pete.
The most famous Gay Pete. Like what are they? What top 5 Gay Petes?
Honestly,
Gay Pete.
No, that's Pete Buttigieg that ran last year.
There was another Gay Pete?
Honestly, I really don't know how anybody could choose over Tulsi, Bernie, and Andrew Yang. I don't understand how those three wasn't the final three. Like I understand the machine wanted Biden and Biden chose Kamala because she played ball, but Tulsi, Bernie, and Andrew Yang seem like overall the best Democrats to vote for.
I think Yang's time will come in the future if
Yang has Dave Chappelle backing.
If
he's getting the hip hop community backing.
If his ideas don't get snatched and championed by other people before he's able to meet them or able to put them in the play.
I don't want no Asian president.
No. Chill out. No. Andrew Yang is running for governor of New York.
What the fuck?
Fuck him, nigga. I don't want no Asian president, nigga. Fuck him.
I can't lie. No.
I will forever appreciate.
Even that So Raven couldn't have told me that was coming.
Oh, Andrew Yang is apparently running for New York governor. Apparently,
them Yankees can have that nigga.
They need it.
Is it governor or mayor? I forget because there's 2 New York. So he's running for something in New York that he registered for earlier.
Was it NY or NYC?
I forget what he registered for this year. I get him confused. But yeah, Andrew Yang's running for that because you know that whole thing with that one guy that like he was like, look, I'm taking care of people because of COVID, but he messed a lot of things up, and now he's like about to get. Yeah, Como like showed like he faked that he was doing good things, but he wasn't.
But I feel like that nigga did the Bow Wow challenge. Anyways.
Oh, Andrew Yang running for mayor.
Oh. That's cool. Shit, I guess. I just don't want no. I feel like Asians want to be white too bad, and I feel like for Black people, white people are our number one enemy, and our number two is Asians. You know what I'm saying? Like straight up, them two motherfuckers is our biggest ops right now. So fuck a white president,
Facebook
fuck
gonna
an Asian
ban
president.
me.
You know what I'm saying? I'd be cool. I'd be cool with a Black president or a Hispanic president, because even Hispanics, we not the best of friends, but we all right. We cool. I don't got no issue with Hispanics, but them Asians don't fuck with niggas at all, and they really want to be white. So nah, I can't do Yang as no president, dog. I don't want to hear that bullshit.
Damn. Powerful. Did not see or hear that philosophy coming at all, Cotton.
Let's see how that plays out.
I'll be honest with you.
Oh yeah, Cuomo's the governor of New York.
I kind of haven't gave a shit on who the president is.
That's true too. I don't care too much.
Well, here's the only thing I care about. I need to figure out who I think has the best chance of winning, and figure out how I can make money off of it.
Honestly, the best move. It's weird that I don't know why. Like everybody gonna be like, why? Of course, you bring this up. Kanye West should be partnering up with the Green Party, or he should be partnering up with the Libertarian Party and run. And Kanye would probably win.
That nigga not gonna win, bro, because not enough Black people don't even support Kanye like they should. No, Black people all type of crazy.
I'm basing off of statistics, right? People said Trump wasn't gonna win 16 and about 20 years ago. People said Trump wasn't gonna win. It took Trump 16 years from his first time trying to run, and he became president.
He ran before?
He ran in 2000. It was the first time he ran. And then he ran every time he could since then. Yeah, it's a process. So statistically speaking, in 16 years, Kanye can win, because this was a trial version.
Oh, later on, maybe.
That's what I'm saying. But to speed up the process, he needs to team up with a third party, and he could probably win in the next 8.
Probably. If he keeps making money, then I will actually agree with that statement, because it also depends how big and powerful your campaign is. Mm-hmm. How many motherfuckers can you get in front of? And he came in and he didn't start trying to do campaigning until like the year of 2020. Right. It's like, my nigga, if you would have did 4 years, that's why I say, like, you got to really pay attention, like, honestly, now.
Yeah.
Figure out who the fuck's trying to do it now.
We need to focus on the low. We need to focus on area, because this is the thing, right? Big, when it comes to like Black people, I focus on Black people because I'm Black. We need to focus on areas like Atlanta, Houston, areas like that. Make sure it still stays like that for us. We need to make sure who our mayor is. We need to make sure who our local people is. Then we need to focus on the state. And we can't lose that, because it's easily that will take over. Because the way everybody from LA, everybody from California moving over here, and the way Austin is growing and spreading, we could easily lose that.
Oh yeah, shit's gonna change.
I never really fucking, I hate that shit. I hate these Cali fuck niggas moving to Texas, bro, because all you niggas is raising the rent and trying to bring your little weird blue yuppie ass policy. And my thing is, you niggas want to come to Texas because y'all see what Texas got and you like that shit. But you don't realize your very presence dilutes the shit that attracted your bitch ass over here, nigga. Like, real talk. Like,
damn.
You like our culture, you like how we move, but if 10 of you niggas move over here, as we this percent less Texan, nigga. And now you niggas want to come over and start telling us to stop using plastic bags and all this gay shit. And nigga, fuck y'all. Stay in fucking California, bro. Like, real talk. I do not like the
Trebek Price says what's up.
Who?
Trebek Price.
Oh, what's up,
nigga?
And also Keontae Boyd says Dwayne Johnson got a better chance than Kanye. Technically, yes, but at the same time, we would have said that about Trump before we saw him win. But once again, swerve preaching.
Oh man, I'm just saying.
No, you got a point. I'm not arguing.
In California, bro. Y'all niggas. I remember, bro, when I first got my own shit in like 2012, I was a young nigga. I'm about 23 years old, 22 years old. My apartment was like $500-something, bro. It was in the hood, but still. Now that same unit is $700. And you can say because of the time, but no, it's because you niggas keep coming over here and then the rent's not cheap like it used to be, because all you fuck niggas want to come to Houston, bro.
I would actually say
these are one of the reasons why we have to raise minimum wage.
I will say you're in the housing shit now. I've been thinking about housing lately, bro, because I'm like, bro, this might be the time to get one. Because like, if they keep moving here, these prices gonna be dumb as fuck on houses.
If you gonna get one right the fuck now. The price is going up. The thing about Houston, the Houston market, the real estate market in Houston is like this right now, right? Everybody wants to move here. Real shit. This is like I can show you the market. Everybody wants to come here, right? There's not enough houses on the market for all these niggas. So what's going on is the people who are trying to buy houses in Houston, you got to pay more to get what the fuck you want. And the few people that are selling their houses are getting paid out their ass because everybody wants to come to this bitch. So yeah, the cost of Houston, I can show you niggas. It's 27% higher than it was last year.
That's why people are saying minimum wage needs to be raised because everything's getting more expensive regardless.
True.
That's the argument saying, well, if everything's getting more expensive anyway, let's raise the pay up because
it's only getting more expensive because niggas keep coming here.
Yes. Like, hear me out. Because it's going to be a lot of steps to this. I'm spitballing secondly. Third.
So, okay.
I don't know. But listen, hear me out. I think with us realizing that a lot of jobs can be fucking remote, you can't come out and say it, but I think cities need to put caps on them.
So
cities need caps. Like, hey, we hit it. No.
So that's like a point to it is if there was a way to hit a cap, it hasn't happened yet, and we would have to base off of New York.
No,
that's so
we need to drop it down further.
Quebec price.
We have too much land for motherfuckers to be living on top of each other. Like
no, you're right. And wait,
no, right. There's a bunch of steps. I got more steps to this.
I was about to say, Trebek Price said the cost. He said if you raise minimum wage, your cost to live, you raise the cost of living. That's going to happen regardless you raise it or not.
Right, it's been going up regardless. Minimum wage been the same since like 2008.
We need to focus on building more productive modern cities in a way to where major corporations can start funding this shit. No, CEO of blankety blank Fortune 500 company, your bitch ass can't come from fucking Southern California and want to move to Texas so you can get cheaper taxes just to go to the city of Houston or Dallas and then make your whole fucking company move here and then drive up the price of every fucking thing in the city. If you really want to do that, how about you go to a smaller city, build that fucking city up? Oh, that cuts too much in your profits? Well, fuck off. We at capacity, nigga.
You're not
out of here.
But you're not wrong, but you have to understand your mentality is a better mentality towards like a free thinker, businessman, entrepreneur type. Like you're planning and thinking. Most people just ride waves. And that's the thing you have to understand. People ride waves, right? Like you're right. But the thing is, LA people are like, oh, we can go to Texas. Austin's fun. Let's stay weird. Yeah. That's the wave.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, Houston's cool. Let's go over there and get some slabs.
I fucking hate seeing niggas talking about moving to Houston. Oh, God, fucking hate that shit. God damn, I hate that shit with a passion.
I don't know. Every time I hang out with you, you make me want to move to Houston. I've never cared for Houston.
Cool. Y'all are Texas niggas. Y'all are from the South. I hate these East Coast niggas, these West Coast niggas, these Midwest niggas. Get your bitch ass back home. But Texas niggas, like, think about it is, if you're from the South, it's all love because we Southern niggas got manners, hospitality, and it's all the same. It be these niggas from New York when they come there. Well, I'm from New York and we so gangsta out there. We'll take your bitch ass back home then, but you couldn't hang out there because you were a bitch, so you tried to come down here, and you were too broke to live in expensive ass New York. So you took your broke ass down here to act like you balling now because you got tired of paying a rack to live in a closet. Fuck you, nigga. And these niggas from everywhere else, they just be on that. Oh, in California, we have In-N-Out Burger. Like, nigga, fuck you. Like, I just think
niggas, man. Listen.
Hey, what was that?
If I never eat another In-N-Out Burger again, I'll be all right.
That was the governor, and that was the last governor. I forget his name. His last thing was, "Hey, I'm gonna bring In-N-Out Burger so y'all can eat meat." What was it? So you wouldn't be so worried about eating meat. Feel bad about these how cows are treated. Because the In-N-Out Burger is they're treated better. The cows are not like as treated bad.
The motherfuckers don't taste like they were treated better
at all, nigga.
They don't taste like it.
These my tortured cows, nigga. Because them hoes taste good. The miserable cows, what I want. Fuck these California cows, nigga.
Give me that fat depressed cow.
Right. Yeah. Give me the fat Texas cow. Y'all need little skinny hippie cows in California. Lean ass cows, nigga.
Them hoes taste like they were on water diets.
The thing, I mean, you guys are like stating really good points and everything, but like it's just like it's with the concept like this is how gentrification happens, right? And we're just seeing it on a grander scale of them moving to a state. It's practically gentrification.
See a whole state gentrified. That's
it is, but that's what's happening.
Crazy.
It's they're gentrifying. It's on a state. It's on like a state level though. That's literally what's happening.
It's crazy. It's like bro, you have to understand.
Thank you.
You had to think about this, but I'm just saying it's crazy, right? Like if you would have said this shit like 5 years ago, like nigga, Texas, come on, get the fuck
right. Out. But it's happening. And
like when you see it, just like
man,
this is
Austin,
crazy.
Think about it. We used to go to Austin all the goddamn. I know Jesse. Well, Jesse lived in Austin, my nigga. And you go to Austin now, man, it's so goddamn built up. It's so much money. And the thing I don't like about Austin is you either rich as fuck or you 5 niggas in one house and everybody away.
Oh God, that's literally how it is. That is.
And you know what that sounds like? Come on. What does that sound like?
Gentrification.
California.
Oh, right. Thank you. Yeah. Yes, no, you're correct. And that, but Austin was the first Texas city to fall because them niggas was already on that blue shit, that weird shit, that hippie shit. So it was easy to infiltrate Austin. And we see what the fuck going on with them niggas. It's rich as fuck, poor as fuck. Houston, Dallas, you can have a middle class apartment, middle class house. Austin, that shit is gone. Dallas is getting close to that. But shout out to Dallas, but when I go to Dallas, it's a big disparity between North Dallas and South Dallas. It's
so different. So different.
You know what I'm saying? Houston hasn't fallen yet, but it's in the process of falling because all the hoods being just for third ward, fifth ward, all that shit. It's happening. San Antonio, I think San Antonio is so boring. It's gentrification proof, but the other cities, we follow.
No, San Antonio is like, it still has parks. Like I have friends who live in San Antonio, but the thing is, the Riverwalk is the selling point. So everything around that, it grows. Like Austin, everything around the college grows. And that's how things happen. People want to be where it's happening at, right? 6th Street, the college, that's Austin. That's how people, the capital, that's Austin. So it grows out.
You're right.
So it's every point. And the Riverwalk is San Antonio's main point.
Yeah.
The Alamo, the Riverwalk. And it grows out from there.
But the thing about San Antonio is I don't see San Antonio being gentrified because most of San Antonio is pretty safe as is. San Antonio is not like a ghetto ass city for one. And two, a lot of the population is retired military who already got bread. So it's not like you can just really invade San Antonio and change it because it's like 4 military bases there. They always gonna be an army town. Now you take a city like Houston, it's a tourist. We got a museum district, the Galleria. Bitches love third ward. Motherfuckers want to come see that shit. It's easy to attract a motherfucker. But so like Jesse said, this gentrification of Texas is on a statewide level.
It is a statewide level. But if you think about it,
for real though, we need to start like not hurting people, but like just going through the neighborhoods and just shooting the sky up like every week and just making it. No, I'm dead serious, bro. I'm saying we need to go over there.
Able to have a Facebook anymore.
And just drive by and through. Like a couple weeks ago, I just rolled past the street and just let my shit out. Cause you gotta do that sometimes,
bro. He said, "Fam said infiltrate Austin." Yeah, he's. And here's the thing. I'm about to tell y'all. Here's a theory. Whatever you want to take it as. So I'll use Chicago, right? Because Chicago specifically got really gentrified or changed. But you know what happened with Chicago that's happening with Texas? And I'm comparing Chicago to Texas. I'm gonna tie this together. Chicago had sports. In every sport, a Chicago team has won a championship. But you know what the biggest one was? The Bulls owned the 90s. Chicago's black population has been decreasing. Now, let's take it to Texas, right? In the 90s, Houston had 2 championships. The beginning. San Antonio has 5 championships. Dallas, 2 championships. The places you're talking about. But you start from, and guess what's in between all 3 cities?
Chicago.
No, all 3 cities in Texas.
Oh, what?
San Antonio, Houston, and Dallas.
Yeah, Austin.
Yeah. And that's what people go to. People love San Antonio. Like people like, I'm a fan of San Antonio. They want to be closer there. They want to be to the championship. Not only that, you have college sport teams of football. Same thing. Now Austin got Matthew McConaughey teaching a class. And not only that, famous people also moved to Texas. A lot of famous people live in Austin. Andre 3000, Elon Musk, Joe Rogan. Even Dave Chappelle talked about maybe moving to Austin, moving to Texas. Dave Chappelle talked about this.
There too. Yeah, I think Tim Dillon moved there.
The people from there's so many people from TV shows and stuff moved to Austin, bro.
I'm so fucking glad. I'm glad I didn't move to Austin because I might be recording this from under a bridge right now. I might be under a goddamn bridge, nigga.
Actually, apparently, statistically speaking, that happens to places. Apparently, that I have to check this again, but apparently, it happens to places that legalize marijuana. The homeless population increases.
I read that like when Colorado legalized marijuana, the homeless population and the cost of rent both exploded at the same time.
And that's a big thing. Like if that's
why I don't want that shit happening here.
You know how big the homeless population is in Austin? Like it's abnormal.
We know. We know.
So think about if they legalized marijuana in Texas.
Thank you. And that's why I don't want that shit. Because I be saying, because we see what happened with Colorado, bro. The homeless Austin already got it bad. Houston got it kind of bad too lately. But that's like one of the.
But if it's legalized on a federal level,
because of the weed, you say what?
If it's legalized on a federal level, it's probably not that bad. But if it's legalized just specifically in Texas,
right?
Especially if they do it city-wise.
Good God. Could you fucking imagine if they did do it federally and they did it for Texas?
Both people from Supernatural live in there. Both people from the show Supernatural live in Austin. Both of them. One person was from already Texas, and then he got his friend from the show Supernatural to move there, and he has a bar.
Well, that's what's happening right now. That's what's happening with a lot of these celebrities, especially if they're from California. They're saying, "Hey, man, cheaper to live here. Ain't nobody really here. Pull up."
God, and you gotta think about it. And they ruining it. Every time they do that shit, they fucking make it less cheap. I want to.
But see, that's the thing, though, because when they rich, it's cool for them because it's still cheaper than California, so it's a good thing for them.
We need to make a smear campaign for Texas. We need to make Texas look like the worst shithole ever, bro. We need to make it horrible.
It's too popping, bro. Like there's too many good things that outweigh the bad, bro.
This is what I was saying. If for whatever reason I cannot see this ever happening.
Amazon and Tesla's in Texas.
Legalized before, like if it gets legalized in Texas before it does federally,
it's a wrap. It's over.
Buy you a house, nigga. Buy you a motherfucking house. Yes. I'm telling you, as soon as your lease ends, they fucking you. They are fucking you.
You ain't lying, man. Yeah, if that weed go legal, you better get you a house ASAP. But man, I hope I never see that happen, bro, until it happens federally, bro. Because that's the only thing that keep these niggas out of here, bro. That's like the only niggas be like, oh, they got this, that. Oh, but you can't smoke.
Oh, yeah, they're supposed to vote on that, aren't they? They haven't fully voted on that yet.
I don't want them to pass federally. I'd really rather risk going to jail over a sack than having weed legalized and having a bunch of whole niggas.
The laws now in Texas aren't that bad. Like decriminalizing parts of it isn't that bad.
That's cool. Like in Houston, weed's not illegal, but it's decriminalized. Like if I get pulled over with a sack, I'm not gonna go to jail. I'm gonna have to pay a fine and take a class. I'm great with that, my nigga. That's all I need, man. I'm straight with that.
Yo, you know what my favorite type of memes are? This is funny. My favorite type of memes are the memes about if Batman was in real life and you out here with a joint of weed and Batman break your legs. Where are they? And you're like, bro, it's Jesse J. And he just, where are you? Like,
I put something in Batman chest, nigga. Fuck that.
I saw some shit like that.
You think you the first one to try?
I saw me.
I see the first nigga to succeed. Goddamn it.
Who would you rather get caught by? Would you rather get caught by Batman for a sack, or would you rather get caught by Kamala? And I was like, Batman, nigga.
Batman don't kill.
Nah,
Batman don't kill.
Batman might sever your spine or some shit like that.
But Batman don't kill. Kamala kills.
Batman still gonna beat the shit out you though.
No, if you get caught for a sack, bro, if you get caught for a sack of weed, Batman gonna look at you and be like, "Get the fuck out of here."
No,
if he catches you with a sack of weed. Now listen, if you're a mobster, if you're organized crime, he gonna fuck you up.
Okay, how does Batman know that? No, guess what? Batman looks at every black man as a thug. I'm sorry, I had to say it. I had to say it.
When the fuck did Batman get so racist?
No,
he's always been racist.
Doesn't have a point. Think about it. We have never seen a black character in no Batman series because all them niggas is in jail.
So here's my point. So second Batman movie, Dark Knight, had what's his name in it? The Joker dude in it?
Yeah.
Right? There was a character played by who was the black dude that played it? He played by Michael J. White. He was a black thug businessman. Yeah, in the character, and he was just like
put some respect on it. He was a mobster.
Who? Michael J. White was in the Joker movie, nigga?
Yes.
No.
Also,
no. He was in Dark Knight.
Fun fact,
one with the Joker.
Yeah, the one with Joker. Fun fact, he beat David Banner for this role.
Fucking weird.
I remember that nigga in that movie.
Here's the very beginning. Joker killed him.
He gets killed. He gets killed in the middle.
Joker killed him.
So, but here's the thing. How do you know what he did? He was a mobster? No. If anything, he had a little gang that probably helped out the community, and he probably like sold weed, maybe crack, and Batman was breaking legs. Let's be real here. Batman was beating up Bloods, Crips, Vice Lords, Black Panthers. Anybody could get it. And the second Batman movie was filmed in Chicago.
Well, Chicago is Gotham, so makes sense.
Oh, bro. Oh, God, bro. But that's what I'm saying. Like, people want to ignore the fact that Batman didn't care about petty thugs. Batman beat up petty thugs, bro. Batman beat up black people.
Yeah, if you got in his way.
No.
Whenever he breaks to the facility looking for the Joker, you got to be one of the minions. Because you are going to surround him, and y'all are going to take turns getting your ass whooped instead of just jumping the nigga for some stupid ass reason.
Batman hated gangs. Batman hated any type of unity. Like if Batman saw a bunch of black people with guns, best believe all them black men getting their ass whooped.
So Batman was Roosevelt.
Yes.
Eisenhower. That's what Batman was Eisenhower.
Yeah. People really be ignoring the fact that Batman was really out here beating up black people. It was very inferred Batman was beating up black people.
So was he only
beat up black people? Let's go on and say it right now. Captain America went through a culture shock seeing the whites and colored section together.
When this nigga born in like 1920 or some shit?
Yeah, bro. He was really like feeling some type of way. Whoa. We cool with the blacks. Oh,
that was his reality. It's like, I mean, that's far shocking.
He probably walked up. He probably walked up and said, "What's up, N-word Falcon?"
Matter of fact,
N-word Falcon.
I was more shocked that they didn't highlight that in the movie. I was like, come on, we know. we know, like, come on.
Everybody was thinking that shit too, though. Like,
more than a century ago, we know things are weird for you right now.
Your name is fucking Captain America, and you were born 100 years ago, nigga. You're racist. That nigga might Uncle Sam himself.
Yeah, so let's be real here.
They got you kind of scientists in here.
There's a few superheroes that's not racist, but you can also infer the white Spider-Man Peter Parker was saying the N-word in rap songs.
Peter Parker is not racist.
No. Peter Parker was the cool white person, was just like, you're like my white black friend. And
right, like, yeah, Peter Parker from Brooklyn. That nigga probably cooler than the fan.
Peter Parker probably matured later, but he was probably like low-key racist also. Also, Iron Man was very
just because it's February, I'm not gonna let you do this to Peter Parker. Okay.
I don't think Iron Man was I think Iron Man was just a dick, and he probably thought he was better than everybody.
You wanna know how I know Iron Man was racist? Because Iron Man had the type to text a black woman, I've never been with a black girl before.
He did that?
He's the type. Iron Man fetishizes women.
He's too smart to do that. He's too smart to do that.
No. Computer smart and having common sense is two different things.
He's a playboy though. He's not a geek. He's a player.
Yeah, he's a playboy.
He's fucking
racist. Nigga, what bad salt you smoking over there?
The only person that wouldn't be racist because they changed how it was in the movies is Thor. In the comics, Thor was probably racist. But
I was just about to fucking say Thor is racist.
Thor wasn't going to be racist because they changed Asgard to have black people. Idris Elba's his best friend.
Okay. But that's fucking false, nigga, because no goddamn...
There was no black people or Asian or anything else. They changed it. Like, oh, wait, we got all types of people. Nah, you was racist, bro.
But the nigga was still a goddamn worker. That nigga stood by the goddamn fence and opened gates for niggas to come
24/7.
Was he?
24/7.
That was his job. He was a fucking space slave. This nigga, you can come in, you can't come in. Boss said you can come in, boss said you can't come in.
Also, I gotta say this. People really be loving villains, but Joker and Loki are racist. And I don't know why people trying to ignore the fact that those villains would be racist.
How is Loki racist?
How is Thor racist?
Okay, look, I'll break it down for you. Look, we gonna go there. Thor is racist because this nigga is the god of racist people. This nigga is the god.
So is Loki.
No, he was not. Loki probably empathizes with black people because he is the black people of Asgard. He's the blue niggas. You know what I'm saying? His race got...
You got to understand, though. You got to understand. Loki not only did not emphasize with those people, he also furthered those people to be killed because he sought out just for himself. And would use enemy. Like, this is how he would. He would create... Loki is the type of person to create a plan where Thor beat up but nothing but black people. People will ridicule Thor just for Loki to get on top.
Maybe. But
is that racism though? Is that racism?
Yeah, that's not racism though. That's just playing your cards right. But now, but Loki is mad at Odin because Odin killed his people, bro. That sounds like a nigga. Loki not racist.
Also, that scenario you just described with Loki trying to manipulate a race war, that's actually what Charles Manson did. Keep going.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, Charles Manson manipulated
trying to manipulate
the race war.
This is going to have to be a future
episode. Pause. Before we proceed past that, wasn't most of Charles Manson's subjects black?
No.
As Charles Manson
the victims,
the suicide Kool-Aid shit.
No, that's Jim Jones.
That's Jim Jones.
You're right.
Charles Manson was the one that he was in prison and he got he manipulated people to kill other people.
Yeah. I'm Jim Jones had all the black congregation. I forgot.
The thing about a lot of heroes will more be racist. Who wouldn't be racist is the black heroes. The black heroes. Because
Black Panther, rest in peace, Shaq Boseman. Them niggas all coons. Fuck them niggas.
Okay, no. I'm gonna touch on that. They tweaked it more into that. They kind of made it seem like that, like they didn't care about other black people. They just cared about themselves to exclude.
They did.
No. Bro, I just realized. No, you gonna get off my nigga Peter Parker. That nigga was in Wakanda and he got his hair braided by a black bitch.
That was in comics.
Parker. You gonna get off my nigga Peter Parker, bro.
Hey, but see, I told you he was not racist. That nigga cool.
I think that nigga was mad. Black Panther was like, bro, we gotta go. That nigga was like, we gotta go. Why we gotta go? He's like, damn, man, I'm chilling.
Here, let me change it. Peter Parker is probably one of the ones. First off, Aunt May racist. He was raised by two old I know plenty. Hitler. Those people were racist, but Peter was smart enough to learn and grow early. Yeah, also, he was cool with the X-Men, which were the black people of
this nigga said Aunt May is racist. I just caught that shit.
Yeah, Aunt May was racist, bro.
We ain't got no proof of that shit.
Aunt May was just like, I see you out there hanging with the color board, Peter.
Aunt May has a house in Brooklyn. Aunt May is the reason Spider-Man is from Brooklyn. She had a house in Brooklyn. She wanted to be around them niggas.
Oh, so you said she was like throwback Bernie Sanders type cool with black people.
She wanted to move into Brooklyn. She wasn't cool with them niggas.
Oh, okay. Okay, so we giving Peter Parker the full pass. Okay.
It ain't no pass. He just
I'm gonna remember this. Peter Parker is not racist. Okay.
He can't say the N-word, but he not racist. He don't get the nigga pass, but he cool.
I'm gonna remember. We're gonna make this a full episode. We're gonna go over every.
But Thor is racist. Yeah, Thor is racist, dog. Thor is racist. He can't help but to be because he answered the prayers of racist people, bro. Like straight up, you a racist, my nigga.
So you know what? Let's apply this to real life right now. I was thinking earlier. Thor, he's just Nordic, right?
That's another word for racist.
He's Nordic. Well, I was getting at, like, have you heard about the alien species that exist in real life?
No.
Thor's race is basically one of them.
That nigga is a demigod. You know, alien.
Well, it depends on which thing. Technically, that still counts.
Technically, he could be an alien if he comes to Earth, I guess.
I mean, that nigga was he was an alien in the movie. Like, he came from outer space or whatever.
But he wasn't.
What's the name of the planet?
He was a demigod. This nigga came from another realm. He didn't come from no planet. This nigga came from a whole other plane of existence, my nigga. He didn't come from 3 planets over. Xanos, whatever nigga name is. Thanos. That's an alien. He came from a planet. Thor came from a whole other realm.
They came from Titan. Now
you can't come from another realm? Asgard though. You can't get no ship and fly to Asgard. You got to get let into the other realm by Idris Elba.
You don't got the technology,
or you have to have the technology to let you into that realm.
Which fair enough. Another thing of us applying this to real life with the interdimensional alien beings. All right, so you want to talk about planes, planets, yada yada. Listen, alien to us is anything that wasn't already here on this goddamn ball. Oblong.
The flat plane.
I would say oblong. I would say I knew he was gonna get there. I was just thinking a little bit. I'm put on the tinfoil shit real quick. So like I was thinking. Remember, did you hear the weird shit that I was telling you about that psychic dude that they did the test on the CIA?
Mm-hmm.
You remember, like, okay, so
and refresh me.
So there was a dude years and years ago. This motherfucker was all like, I can do remote viewing. And remote viewing, that's whenever you're able to see shit that isn't in front of you or whatever. Like you can see, but apparently this motherfucker could do remote viewing not only in location, but in time too. So basically time and space. And he was like, I can see different shit. So the CIA was like, all right, you know what? Fine. You can do that. How about we run a test on you? The very first test they did on this nigga, they tried to trip him up. They was like, we're gonna bullshit this dude, and we just gonna, nip this in the bud right here and there. So they was like, all right, we wrote a time and a location, find it. The dude was like, I see people, they're in great distress. They have some very like unique clothes on. It was like some kind of like skin tight thing or something. He's like, they got something on, and their resources are running low. They can't really sustain themselves anymore. It's a lot of chaos. A lot of people are dying, basically from hunger, and just everything is failing resource wise. And they're trying to craft up a way to flee this location. Can you guess the time and place that they wrote?
Please don't tell me this nigga said sometime like next year.
Mm-hmm.
No, this nigga said the CIA in the other room wrote on the piece of paper Mars. They wrote Mars, and I think it was like, I forgot how many, it was either millions or billions of years in the past. And he was like, they're trying to flee this location. And like, he was like described, like we described like spacesuits or something. He's like, there was
CIA released recently, by the way. CIA released this recently.
Yeah, CIA released all these documents.
Officially recently, last week.
Yeah, they've been holding on to this shit.
I shared it in the chat.
Like, yeah, like they tried to bullshit this nigga, and they was like, we're gonna write more 3 billion years ago. Whatever, we're gonna write some shit like that. And this nigga was like, oh, their resources are running low. And like he had no clue. He was just like, this is what I see. I see people. And like he described more shit. Like he was describing structures and all this other bullshit. And like he started describing weird shit that I don't think exists right now. But
so did he say they was human-like?
Yeah. He said they were human-like, but he said they didn't look exactly like we do now. Like he said they look different, but they looked very close to what we look like right now.
Probably because at the end of the day, we look like this based off of the areas we live in. And their area could be like, it's no telling what kind of temperature, what kind of terrains they're dealing with, that they would look different naturally.
Yeah, he did. He did.
Because that's the end of the day. Like we look like this based off of our terrain and adapt to it accordingly.
That's very true.
I think if I remember correctly, I think he said the skin tones looked weird. Like I can't remember. I think they were like, I want to say more grayish. Like imagine your current skin tone, but just a little bit more grayish, like a little bit more like clay colored. It's like some weird shit.
Honestly, to me, you're talking about kind of like how what was the black people, the bushhead type black people? They were more like clay.
Could be. Which makes me wonder. The reason why I brought up the Nordic shit, I wonder what if like there are different human-like creatures throughout the galaxy, right? Like maybe us right now, like what if black people were that race on Mars and white people aren't even from here at all originally? What if they're from a whole star system and they go off something completely different? They came across us millions of years ago on planet Earth starting over, and it was like, oh shit, we starting over too. Let's just.
So I'm gonna say this. I need you to do this one for me, Joe. What we just talked about in the last couple conversations, right on the board, because we're gonna make 4 episodes of this. We're gonna start a new segment. You hear me on this podcast? Which hero is racist? The triggered fact. We're gonna do that. That's just a fun topic. We're gonna do this one again, and we're gonna dive into concept origins of black people, because we all know the original people on Earth were black. Nobody argues that. Everybody knows that, scientific, whatever else. And we're gonna start debating every once in a while these concepts, and I think we should do that.
Like just from a philosophical standpoint.
From a philosophical standpoint.
While we here though, while we on the subject, I'm gonna have to disagree with that theory. Ain't no way white people came from outer space, because them niggas was just crawling around caves a couple hundred years ago. We had to come and show these niggas how to bathe. These niggas ain't.
We had to teach them how to Dougie, bro.
These niggas is cave vermin, nigga. These niggas is motherfucking cave vermin.
I'm going to get banned from Facebook off of this. Oh my god,
bro, that's these are the same motherfuckers who fucking dabbed their hands on caves 600 years ago. 600. Well, we was off that shit 10,000 years ago. These old ooga ass niggas ain't covering no outer space. Fucking caveman.
No. I'm not saying
commercial ass nigga ain't covering outer space.
I'm not saying that they left UFOs to just go crawl in caves. I'm saying they dumped their DNA and bounced.
Man, these niggas ain't had the technology for that shit. These niggas, bro, look. Let's just check it out. On Earth, nigga, the third planet from the sun. You put a white man outside too long, he's gonna boil up, burn up, get skin cancer, and die. And these fragile niggas travel through interstellar space, nigga. Come on, fam. Hell nah, nigga. If anybody came out of space, it was us. Science, you can Google this right now. Scientists right now are talking about melanin is the key to surviving outer space. They say melanin will protect you from all that bullshit.
To add to that, they say melanin is also a thing of feeling vibrations easier through dance and rhythm, which adds to that. They say because like it's just some off the melanin all the way to your hair. It's something about like you can feel and be more connected and sense, because they're still analyzing different things of like skin tones and hair and things like that. That the lack of is different than the having.
So this is
more than just the pigment.
Theory I had about them being originally on Mars and coming here.
I did hear a theory. I don't know if y'all heard of this nigga named Brother Panic, but he do a lot of esoteric lectures and shit. But I seen him say some shit that where he basically saying that when it comes to this earth, it's a plane of existence, and that niggas, we came here first, of course, scientifically, but even on a spiritual level, we descended from that spiritual plane into the 3D reality first. And he was saying that white people, like he was basically saying this, and I'm not saying I agree with it, just I thought it was interesting. I mean, he was saying the souls of niggas come from a different like system plane than the souls of white people. And he was saying that right now, this is white people's time to just run the 3D reality. But he said their time is pretty much at an end. but he's saying that our spirits don't even come from the same place. That's why we so radically different from each other. That's what he was saying. Like I said, not my thought.
So that's a different concept, and this is the thing where a lot of people a lot of people will be like, no, that's racist, but it's like the topic is like, how much alike are we? And if we are that different on that level, what exactly separates us? Because at the end of the day, I tell people all the time, it's like at the end of the day, I'm black, I'm darker, but statistically speaking, probably by percentage, Joe has more black than me, statistically speaking. But because I'm darker and I gained more of these black traits, does that mean I came from there because my recessive genes of soul of what makes me means I got deemed under being black? This is the argument that you can even take this argument more of a physical plane level of saying when it comes to reparations, what do we deem as a black person that needs to deserve reparations?
Oh my God.
We can take this level.
Think of the
how do we separate and keep the same to know what makes us us and what makes them and what makes us coexist, but still makes us different.
Nigga, if
not just skin
Elizabeth Warren somehow qualifies for reparations, I swear to motherfucking God, nigga. Oh my God.
I think you should have 2 black parents. My nigga, you should have 2 black parents.
I just thought about how many motherfuckers would try to get over on that. Because
why you gotta be at least 75% black.
Why wouldn't you try to get over on that?
Oh, at least 75% black.
You could have 1 mixed parent and be black.
But see, that can be changed again because it goes to DNA. How do we deem that?
Did you know they're trying to deem Mexican people as white people now?
They've been doing that shit.
They've been doing that. But honestly, to be honest with you, and this is come off wrong, we should have been separated from the Afro-Latinas to the Afro-Latino, the black Mexicans and black Hispanic people. We should have been separated because the first Underground Railroad went to Mexico. We should have been separated because they were traveling to Mexico. They were traveling to America. We should have been separated, the Hispanics culture differently.
When you say they've been doing that, describe it. What do you mean by they've been doing it?
Because the thing about it is they've been doing that because Mexicans, they're white. They are white. A lot of the motherfuckers are white. Fat Joe is a white man with spice. 69
He's Puerto Rican.
White.
He's Puerto Rican. Huh? But that's the thing. People don't understand the difference between race and ethnicity.
Right.
And I tell people, Mexican is an ethnicity. It's not a race. And I've always said that. And people didn't understand because we're at a point where we say racist for everything, but we don't know the difference.
Right. Mexican ain't no race. The niggas white. A lot of niggas are white.
Do you remember I sent y'all articles about how black Mexicans could vote in Mexico and places and everything else because they were racist over there and people wasn't understanding? And I was like, it's more to that. Like the whole concept of race, if you look like the black race because you're darker, you're almost discriminated against across the world. A lot of people have it. It's all in the media.
Oh, especially it's rough in South America. Yes. From what I hear, I didn't ever go there.
I don't know. I think certain parts, like Argentina's a white country, but Brazil. Well, actually, no, you're right. It's rough around the world for niggas everywhere,
man. Bro. I've been to what the fuck place? Colombia. It's definitely like when I found out Brazil worships an African god, I was tripping.
What?
Yeah. There's some parts of South America that places still worship black African gods.
Brazil's majority black though. That's like people
that speaks Portuguese.
Yeah, they speak Portuguese, but I think they're like 70%.
Colombia, for the most part, was mainly
a lot of Africa speaks French.
You couldn't see that from looking up things online. You had to dive deep.
Yeah. But Brazil actually got like the largest percentage of slaves prior to like freedom. Like they had like the largest slave population, like the in the world.
They also produced the most cows.
So Brazil is black.
Where else again? Where?
Brazil.
That's why all them big booty bitches being a Brazilian videos, ain't it? That's why Brazilian got all them big booty pornos, ain't it?
Please stop.
No, I need answers. This is a serious question. That's why, ain't it? That makes sense. That makes sense now, because they be having some fat asses in them Brazilian pornos, bro. Oh, so you don't hear me now? You don't hear me. You don't hear me. You ain't seen the videos? Okay, cool. It's just me. It's just me to be seeing the videos. Yeah. I'm gonna be honest. They be having some big asses, bro. Like, golly. Yeah, I ain't never seen no ass like that, bro.
You never talk. Please stop.
They be round too. Perky little cheeks.
Okay. So, final thoughts. Gonna end it on that.
What was it?
Sorry. He said this is why Brazil got the big round booties.
Oh,
you seen the videos?
Yeah, I definitely have.
See, my nigga, he want to go quiet on me and shit. All of a sudden, he like act like he ain't seen the video. Like we seen the videos.
Yeah, they.
We also.
I was trying to figure out. I was just asking because, like, for the long, I was like, does Brazil just be packing like that? Like. But now when you say it was a slave trade and that's where a great majority of it settled at, I'm like, well, I'm glad this got cleared up.
The thing about Brazil is they did have the most slaves, but when the slaves got freed, they never practiced Jim Crow. So there was a lot of mixing, and that's why Brazilians look like that. They don't look like just regular niggas because like a lot of them have mixed ancestry. But like when you do the DNA of Brazilians, they're like 70% black, 30% everything else. But they look a little bit more exotic because like right when the slaves got freed, they wasn't tripping on that racist shit. They're like, fuck who you want, make love with who you want, whatever. Nowadays, white people run the shit because that's just the way of the world. But you know,
see, this make I was like, bro, why Brazil? Like, why they always got these fat asses? Like, is it like this in Argentina? No. Is it like this in Peru? No.
You know what about Argentina though? I don't know if y'all noticed, but Argentina actually had a very large slave population as well. But when the slaves got freed, they intentionally started a war with the neighboring countries that they knew they couldn't win and sent all the niggas to go serve as soldiers so they could all get killed. Like
that's really dope to like really look into how did each country deal with ending slavery.
I actually can't lie, bro.
And the repercussions.
That's fucked up.
That's why Argentina's so white.
I was gonna say Argentina's white as fuck, but that's fucked up, but genius. Genius at his time because it's like, hey man, we didn't kill him. Don't accuse us of no racism. They got their own head blown off by somebody.
We need to talk about that's something we need to talk about. We focus a lot on race, and people need to focus on race, but we need to start talking about ethnicities because a lot of people don't focus on Black Americans and what they deal with. Because
a lot of people don't focus on killing the bourgeois.
We are going to end on that.
Kill a cracker today. No,
yeah. So, thanks Trebek for rocking with us. Thanks Keontae Boyd for rocking with us. Aaron, my boy, thanks for rocking with us. Michaela, Carly, Chloe, thanks for everybody watching. You know, shout out to everybody that checked in on us and listened to us and tuned in. We'll be back again. Stay tuned. Follow us on YouTube.
Please.
And Twitter, because we really trying to get away from Facebook because Facebook hold us because they didn't want to see successful Black men grow up naturally.
And go stream my mixtape, man. Switch the swerve, man.
Yeah.
Swerve. I'm finna drop another one soon, goddamn, and another one after that. We working out here, man.
I like that.
I have a question. Do you have the icy beat?
Yes, and I have wrote to it. It is gonna be beautiful.
No, I was about to freak out because I tried to find it in my sent folder the other day, and it says I never sent that shit to you. And I was like, I swear to God, did I Mandela effect to another fucking universe where I never sent this nigga this beat?
No, nigga. First time I heard that beat,
I was like, if this nigga say he never got this beat, I was probably gonna just like flip this shit and run out the room.
That's my top 5 best beats I've ever gotten from anybody.
Everybody tune into us. Follow us on Twitter. I'll update more on Twitter. Follow us on YouTube. I will do.
White people don't follow me on Twitter.
This will probably be the last year we do Facebook. So rock with us and follow us on YouTube and stuff because we're gonna start doing some more things and adapting more stuff and everything. And I will update y'all when we have the episode, when we have a concrete dating time. You know, we'll do this next week. You will be informed. I'll make some updates about us, but follow us on YouTube.
All right, man. So look, Thursday at 5:30.
Thursday at 5:30 next week. Got it.
For everybody
that missed it this time, this is what we're doing it for next week.
I'll be here.
Thursday at 5:30, whole ass niggas. Appreciate y'all comments.
Peace and love you all.
Go smoke some.
Any final thoughts before we leave? Anybody? Got anything?
Final thoughts. I would say read you a book. If you Black, I love you. If you white, we can work on it. God bless.
Yeah, that's a lot to work on.
Anything from you, kind sir?
From me?
Yes.
He said that's a lot to work on. Educate yourselves. It's my same thing I say all the time. Educate yourself.
Fair.
Educate yourself. Don't stop striving to learn more.
And stay your bitch ass out of Texas, please. That's my final thought. Stay your bitch ass out of Texas.
Yes. Yes. I don't really got shit. Yeah, I don't got shit. Holla.